Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We back. New 90-day fiance, man. We got this relationship as a whole new level of cringe. I know some cringy relationships. Just be like, that's what we're gonna do.
Mind biz.
Huh?
I said mind biz. Come on.
All right, next time you be in folks' business, I'm gonna remember that.
I don't mind business.
Yeah, you do. We know some cringy ass relationships. Oh man, with that being said, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want the first part, you gotta do it. Check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
knock it with a thumbs up.
we're highly appreciated, man. But you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about.
I love you, chicken.
And in his last couple of tracks, he's also put my nickname, Chicken.
I love you, chicken.
I love you, chicken. I love you, chicken. I love you, chicken. I love you, chicken.
I won't marry you. I will have to go back to England and leave.
I love you, chicken.
Today we're going to learn about a relationship in which the foundation is built upon 4 words. The only 4 words this man knows in English, but it didn't matter because that's all he needed to win Louise's heart. At first glance, this looks like the kind of relationship that you can tell started after many hours of scrolling through TikTok. Jose seems to have been inspired by 90-day Hall of Famer Usman. All he had to do was say Kimberly's name a bunch of times in a row, and then she fell in love with him and gave him a PS5. But who would have thought? It turns out that he's not looking for a partner, he just wanted someone to grab him a soda in between takes while he's making one of his music videos, which she was okay with until he started talking about having a second wife, and then a third wife, and then eventually he was kind of just like, hey Kimberly, you think you could just move away and donate a PlayStation once in a while to my kids? That's where this relationship is heading. The only thing that's missing right now is the PlayStation. That's it. Everything else is identical to that situation. Yes, these two are both from different countries, but this is a timeless tale. The young TikToker trying to use an older woman to advance his rap career. This has happened everywhere all around the world since the beginning of time.
I hope I get visa.
Yeah, I hope so too. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
I met Jose on social media. Sorry, I shouldn't start smiling. Got problems when you say Jose, I just think about that fluff ball. Yeah.
I like to think that this is the picture that made her fall in love with him. You know, this pushed their relationship to the next level. I still don't quite understand why he calls her Chicken. You know, it's supposed to be some cute nickname. He's like, I love you, chicken. And it's this crazy thing. He says that about 800,000 times, and every single one of those times, her reaction is...
How long have we been talking? Is it a long time? Is it a long time we've been talking on the phone? I know you don't understand.
Jose can't speak English.
It's okay.
So a lot of the times, we use a translator app to speak to each other.
Oh, I never heard this one before. I don't understand how you spend like 14 hours a day on FaceTime if you can't speak the same language. Are you just staring at each other the whole time? It's actually much easier to do this online. I feel like everybody on the show underestimates how serious of an issue it will be when you can't speak the same language in person. There's only so many times you can hear someone tell you, I love you, chicken. Just to give a little bit more context, Louise is 39 years old and she has a 20-year-old son that lives with her. Her fiance, if that's the word you want to use, Jose, is 29 years old, so he is kind of in the middle of her and her son's age. And her plan is to get married and bring him to the UK so that he can crash on their couch and TikTok in their bathroom.
Are you gonna be staying in a hotel when you go over there or what?
He's...
The song mad because he finna put her.
Like, what?
She finna put him back to replace him with another son.
With another child.
He like, hold on, mom.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Hold on, mom. We can't move him, man. Where I'm gonna go?
Child, right.
Get your head grown ass up at the house. Bruh, for real though.
Us into his friend's apartment. He said it's fine there. And it's got a pool. And I said, okay, that's
That doesn't
fine.
mean anything.
Dude, don't worry, they got a pool. She's gonna be perfectly safe. You think there'd be an unsafe location that has a pool? All right, well, I can tell by the look on your face you're not entirely convinced, but I must tell you they also have a hot tub. Also, they have railings there and stairs and buildings.
I don't know him, and I'm concerned because I'm your mum.
If I look at him, I know I really do love him by looking at him.
Well, that should calm your nerves there. You have nothing to worry about. I know that I love him just by looking at him. That's how powerful this is. We haven't gotten to like the talking part yet. We're working on that, but we have mastered the looking part. We have looked at each other quite a lot, and I'm telling you, this is true love. Look at this guy. You're telling me you wouldn't fall in love with this guy? You're lying to yourself.
He's younger than you. He's got this glamorous life at the moment, but he may not have that when he comes here, and he might have to do a normal, everyday job.
Supermarket.
Something tells me this guy's not going to want to settle for working in a supermarket. From the beginning, it seems pretty obvious that he just wants to get to England to further his music career. And let's face it, his music is badass. This guy is going straight to the top, and the key to his success is 90 Day Fiancé.
I love you, chicken.
What the hell is happening?
You know, it sound like Beavis and Butt.
Shut up, please.
He throwing up the flower. He a child, bro. He's a
just
29-year-old dude that do not want to grow up.
He told y'all what he's trying to do.
He's not trying to grow up, though. He's 29. He's still trying to, hey, I love you, chicken. I love you, chicken. Grow the fuck
How
up,
old is this guy? He never stops laughing, ever. He's like Beavis and Butthead.
Check. You sleep and you say, yeah.
Yeah, but it's small.
It's good.
No, we don't fit. Look, no fit.
Yeah,
No.
check.
It's too small.
It's much good.
I'm gonna fall out the bed. I'm gonna bang my head.
It's very, very good.
Yeah, just remember that he has no idea what she's saying, and this is basically the extent of their conversation. She tries to say something to him, and he just says, yeah, it's good, and he just smiles.
What you doing?
Hi.
What you doing?
Good.
No, what are you doing?
Very good. And you?
This is great. This is good bonding right here. You're building a strong foundation. Although I would argue that Muhammad and Danielle did it even better.
How are you?
Fine, how are you?
Yeah. It's good.
I think Jose's confused, and a lot of times he just goes,
It's good. It's good.
All right, so this is the last time I'm going to make the obvious point that they should both just put some effort into learning each other's language. There's a reason they call it a language barrier, and that's because it really does get in the way and makes it so you have to have some sort of middleman to communicate, whether it be an app or a translator or somebody else. Clearly, though, so many people on this show have not learned that, so why bother saying it anymore? You know, there's no point. They think they're just going to coast through their entire marriage off a few I love you chickens. What happens when you have an argument or you have to talk about something actually serious for once? Like, for example, very early on, Louise tries to have a conversation with him about cheating because she thinks it's possible he cheated with one of the girls that was in his music video. And he doesn't even really answer the question. Even through the translator, the answer was really weird.
did you do anything wrong with other ladies? I can't believe that I'm actually having to ask Jose this now.
You say much respect, chicken. Love you much forever alive.
There you go. See, he didn't cheat. Doesn't that answer your question? Does she really think she's gonna get a straight answer from this guy? Why did I know that the word chicken was gonna be peppered all throughout that?
People working project. Hey, thank you. Muchas gracias. Great person. Yeah, you say much gracias. Gracias.
He's not actually answering my question. I really need a straight answer.
First of all, I don't think he understood the question, and second of all, if you want a straightforward answer, I think you've come to the wrong person. I don't think that's his strong suit. I'm pretty sure he thinks he's just gonna giggle his way all the way to the UK, and it's actually working. So anyway, even when they go through the translator app, his answer is very convoluted, and I feel like people that are usually telling the truth just keep it simple. They would just say, no, why are you asking me? If you immediately just jump right into explanation mode, I don't think it's a good sign.
Cuando grabamos la producción musical, tú estabas en una llamada conmigo y viste todo lo que hicimos. Esa mujer no es una prostituta. Ella era una amiga de uno de los muchachos. Realmente nadie hizo algo diferente que no fuera a hacer el trabajo que íbamos.
After all that, she just looks at the translator app and it says it's good. Babe, that cannot possibly be everything you said. I'm pretty sure I heard the word prostitute.
It looks like he's saying that nothing's happened. I just wish that he could actually tell me.
Don't we all? So anyway, these two actually decide to get...
These two need to just...
Oh, what you said?
It's the age gap. Y'all don't live in the same country. And y'all can't even speak the same... Near enough to relate to each other in the same language.
In the same language.
So why are we attracted to each other?
Right?
On her end, desperation. On his end, opportunity.
Yeah.
That's all we see
crazy.
from each other. I love you, chicken.
While she's there in Colombia, which I guess they talked about that beforehand.
Just walked into the venue and I'm thinking, is this the right place? This looks like somewhere you should pay bills. This can't be right.
They didn't plan a wedding at all, so why is she confused that it's not at some nice venue or something? Did she really think that Jose actually planned something for them? So things actually go pretty smoothly until it's time to return to the UK. Jose is traveling there to live with Louise under his 90-day visa, but he gets hung up in immigration for like 24 hours. It's absolutely ridiculous how long it takes, but also this is one of the most bizarre relationships ever, so I can't blame them for thinking it's not legit.
Could be that we're waiting just for bags. It could be the language barrier at customs. It could be the questions they're asking him.
What if customs called her and they're like, yeah, we can't really talk to him. He just keeps saying it's good over and over again. I don't think he speaks very, very good English. So we decided to bring in somebody who speaks Spanish. And then he just kept saying es bueno over and over again. So we are at a loss of what to do here.
Immigration have finally called me back, but it still doesn't sound good. He's a solo artist. I'm not too sure of his earnings. He's got music on YouTube and things like that.
Is she telling them all of this to make it better? I'm very certain that his earnings from music are zero. If I were her, I would say to immigration, look, you're really going to be the one to put 90 Day Fiancé on hold? Do you know how many people are going to hate you? I didn't come here to watch Jose get stuck in immigration. I want to see him TikToking in her living room. But luckily, we do get to see Jose's dreams come true because they do let him in eventually.
Immigration was bad, but I in England, baby.
Yeah, notice how most of his excitement is about being in England, and he's not talking about how happy he is to see Louise and be able to live with her now finally. As you can probably imagine, things are very awkward with her son living there. He really does not like Jose at all, and he makes it clear that he has no interest in getting to know him, so there's just a lot of tension in the air.
I told you, Jess is protective. Protective.
Patata.
Yeah.
Well, he understands that, does he?
Protective, yeah. He understands that you're protective over me.
It's very awkward, man. I'm happy that my mum...
I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
I'm sorry. Mama, get this man up out of here.
Especially the young man, though.
Get this young man up out of here.
Want me to tell you something? It'll be different if it was another guy and he was around her age. And then it's like, okay, I gotta respect it, you know what I'm saying? Y'all two older. But when it's a man that, yeah, he's closer to my age than he 9 years older than me, he 10 years younger than you, he closer to my age than yours. You think I'm finna call him step father?
Oh my God. No.
And then I'm 20, I'm grown as hell, walking around this house too. Now I can't, man.
We can't communicate. I can't, no. We ain't doing that.
He using the mess out of that girl though. That's trifling.
But I'm pissed off that there's some random guy in my house.
That's the crazy thing is her son Jesse never met him once, not even on FaceTime or anything. So now from his perspective, there is literally just some random guy chilling in the house that he has to avoid.
On the 16th of November at 3 o'clock, we got married. I'm sorry that you couldn't come to the wedding.
So I'm not sure if he actually knows exactly what was said, but that was hilarious timing. Why does he think that would be a good reaction to that? He definitely already knows that her son doesn't like him, so that's one hell of a way to make a first impression, but it's okay. He's going to break out some of his music, and then Jesse's going to realize that Jose is a musical genius, and everything's going to be okay. So in this next part, Louise has to leave the room for a second to go grab something or do something, so Jose and Jesse can have some bonding time.
Nice.
What the fuck is going on?
Mom!
Hurry up.
I like Jesse.
Well, you know, I think he likes you too. Things are going well.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
All I want to do is prove how much we love each other.
Uh-oh. Is that a tattoo shop?
not.
Please. For the love of God. If these two are about to get matching tattoos, I feel like any responsible tattoo shop owner would just decline. Even though it's always risky because you might break up, it's one thing if you've been together for a very long time or if you've been married for a long time, but these two barely know each other and they can't even talk to each other, literally.
Yeah, this is definitely a very unusual relationship in that case.
In what way? What do you mean?
Well, I know you met very short. I normally recommend about 4 or 5 years before you do any of that.
We got married 7 days after meeting each other, about 7 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
7 freaking days?
Oh,
y'all only
shit.
been talking for 7 days?
Oh, that's a whole new level. Oh, he using the
I
hell
at
out of
least
her.
thought it was
Who paying for the tattoo?
Of course.
Who paying for the Versace?
7 days? I don't even care about 7 days.
Probably, he like, yeah, I'm in England. Yeah.
That's crazy. You don't even
Bro,
know.
he got him a meal ticket, bro. You saw that little bed he had back there? He feel like he in heaven.
I don't.
You know what I mean?
That's so messed up. That's crazy.
You said what?
Nothing.
Oh, my bad.
It's amazing.
So they're in the middle of getting each other's names tattooed on them, and the tattoo artist is telling them how bad of an idea it is to get this tattoo. He's like, normally I would at least recommend 4 or 5 years of dating before considering something like this, or, you know, at least being able to speak.
How long do these last then in tattoos? Will it last forever?
Yes, pretty much so, yeah.
Wait, so she didn't even know this was permanent?
What?
Oh my god, what is going on?
Jose's been here for some time now, and I'm not gonna lie,
He's a child.
me and Jose aren't bonding at all. He literally is a teenager in a man's body.
I bet there are times where Jesse starts to almost forget that Jose is here, and then in the distance he hears one of his chuckles.
He's messy. He's always watching his own videos. He just watches back continuously, and surely you can't love your music that much.
Yep, this is pretty much exactly how I expected him to be when he got there, and I'm pretty sure that he isn't even able to work for a while there, so he has to wait on that anyway. I think the extent of his plan was he just wanted to move to England and he needed a place to crash.
I don't think Jesse likes me.
He literally goes to the toilet downstairs, comes out of the toilet completely butt naked, walks up to the top toilet, goes again, and then gets in the shower, and then leaves the whole floor soaked.
Hey man, you just don't understand it. He lives a rock and roll lifestyle and you just can't rise to that level. Anyway, I think that is about it for now. There will probably be another one on these two because there is definitely more to talk about. I hope everyone enjoyed the video. I really appreciate you watching. And also, don't forget to check out the podcast if you're...
That was crazy, bruh.
Never. That's crazy. I think that was the craziest one only because y'all just met 7 days.
Yeah, the 7 days.
7 whole days. Probably not even whole days. 7 days.
7 days. That's crazy. Now that's crazy.
That's insane. Y'all done got married. You done moved this man to England. Y'all can match your tattoos. You don't even know the tattoo Girl, bye.
You said bye?
No.
Ah.
Your son never met him. Your son didn't want able to
7 days. The 7 days
on.
is the.
That's what's blowing me.
Everything else can throw out the window. It's the 7 days.
He don't understand shit you saying.
You flew down there fast as hell. 7 days.
7 days.
Oh, he was
baby,
literally looking for a meal ticket.
I would never be that desperate.
Desperate times call for desperate.
No.
She needed some things.
And he needed to get what he needed to get.
He like, fuck an old bitch just to get to England.
Do what I gotta do.
He said, I can't get nobody in the States. I gotta go there.
That's crazy.
Hey, man, make sure y'all spam us up in the comments, man. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts about it down below, man. But as always, I do go with the name DJ The Kid. This is. We are. We out.
Go and get it. Ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partner.